It's the 1st of October. I am so lost. A couple of children basically just asked me my nationality straight out. And I'm thinking, what's going on? People usually are not too fond to be near me. And now suddenly everyone's asking for my help. Children are talking to me without fear. I don't need this, God. I need just money. Also, not to criticize, they were like, I don't know, 7 years old and 3 years old, this little girl and this younger brother. And I'm feeling, what are you doing out by yourself? She's very articulated, but I feel like you're still too young to be unsupervised out there. I think, like, I don't think any adult should give a 6-year-old a job to take care of their younger siblings outside of the home. It's different, I guess, if you're like, hey, just watch your brother while I'm taking a shower. I'm so judgmental, I know. But this is Australia. I guess it's different. We have a different standard here. I feel like if it's Asia and, or other countries where poverty is running rampant to the point where you just should be lucky if you're alive. Anyway, I'm extremely frustrated today. Extremely frustrated. So I'm going to check out this new cafe that just opened, and I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but it opens till like 5:30 in the afternoon, so it's worth checking out just because, let's face it, in Sydney, cafe closes at lunchtime, which is around 1 or 2 p.m. because it opens from dawn. That's why. Ta-da! So this is the outside. They just finished it this year, and I guess let's check it out. Let's get some pastry. Ooh, they got matcha latte for 5.5, salted chocolate milk, cold brew, no coffee. Ooh, what is this? Chicken pasta. 13. You know it's Lebanese because it's Lebanese rice and chicken. The people who owns it. Oh, that's so cool. They make their own brand and they make their own drinks. That's probably gonna be where the money comes from, I think. I am not a drinker of these. Oh, this is nice. Oh, they got pies. Beef sausage roll is gone. Oh, they got bread. Is the bread nice? Focaccia bagel, $5. How much is this one? Sourdough is $9.50. What about those? I want it. I need it. Let's grab. I'm just gonna take away, I suppose. They have. What do they have? Chocolate chip cookie. Those are probably the owners, the one that are sitting right there, up there. Jalapeno fold. So it's a jalapeno. Zatar, Chinese cheese Danish. Margarita brioche. Let's try 850. That's a lot of money. But we shall try because I just destroyed the brioche. It's my commentary bad. I feel like I should not be commentary. Okay, let's try the... So this is the sittings. You can sit here or you can sit on the bench right there. Croissant, almond croissant, tomato paste, Danish, pepperoni, hot honey. Let's try to avoid honey for right now. Chinese, tomato. Let's try this. Is it expensive? Yes. Will I come here often? Probably just for the coffee. Okay. Coffee prices. Flat white 4.5 for regular, and then they have a large for 5.1. They have chai, they have matcha, they have dirty chai. Food, they have sourdough with apple smash, bagel with cream cheese.
Hello.
Hi, how you going? Okay, let's just get a cappuccino decaf. Yeah, and can I get coffee, please?
Yeah, what's your coffee?
Can I get a decaf cappuccino with oat milk?
Small?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. No sugar, yeah?
No sugar, thanks.
Yes.
So it's so tiny. It's like my hands are really tiny, so this is very tiny. This is the small one. It's not a bad coffee, but the vibe is off. Like the owners, I feel, are a bit, and it's very different than the Happy Alley vibe, which is just about 100 meters from where this one is. This one, like, it looks like it ticks all the checklists, like the way it looks, the menu. It's just a customer service that might need to be much more friendlier. Because right now it comes across as like this is where all the boys should hang out vibe, but the aesthetic is like, we should get our girlies here. It's like visually it should attract girlies, but vibe wise it's so like, oh, where are all my men at? Anyway, not my problem. Should not get involved. I feel like it's so highly unfortunate that we live in a society that glorifies extrovertness, meaning you need to be friendly, talkative, bubbly, especially if you are in the retail business. And it's quite hard if you're really good at what you do, but you're not this kind of personality. Even in corporate structure, you also will be more successful if you're an extrovert. Show confidence, even though your work is probably not that accurate and not that disciplined and maybe not that neat. You might not be that competent, but you probably will be more successful than your introvert colleagues. It is spring again today, so it's a blue sky and a bit hot, so I don't have any type of coating with me or any thermal underwears. It's a bit warm and I'm wearing short shorts and short sleeve again. my prediction is that cafe, unless they change the people that visit those cafes or people that stays in those cafes, like if they can put like their owners maybe on the opposite side of the cafe, maybe not sitting inside it, they probably can make the cafe vibe quite lively. But I don't know, I just feel like the cafe vibe is young and hip, but the people that are there, I think, are the relatives of the owner or the investors or whatever, whoever they are, and so they're kind of ruining the vibe. Look, I'm not giving you guys the address, okay, so that feel I don't want to get caught in the middle of it. I'm afraid, because like if they see me like, oh, catch that chick, he's spreading false information.
Thank you, my darling. I'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe I should not go out tomorrow. I feel like every time I go out, oh, $5. Spend so much money. Couscous is nice. I really feel I should eat in the morning. I feel like nowadays I am so... Isn't this like a Korean one? Korean where you fry chicken and then you dip it in sweet and sour sauces. It just feels very cranky, very annoyed, very angry at the world, very menopausal. I feel like this is the inner rage of middle-aged women is being awoken inside my body, and it is roasting very, very heavily. I feel like I want to destroy the world. This is nice. Linen, I think it's linen and viscose, because for some reason women are getting really low quality mixture of the linen, while men get cotton. Maybe because men complain more. That's what I learned from men. You need to complain more. And if they don't listen to you, it's viscose. Let's check out the men. Is there a men one? Because in Big W, the men wants like linen and cotton, which is a better blend of linen. It's a big one. It's 14, size 14. I like the color. I don't know if the color likes me or not though. Just because you like the color doesn't mean the color likes you. Look, I'm wearing it just under my boobs, and it's all over it's all the way to my ankles. So this is a black color one. How much is it? $25. This is size 18. Should I get like a size 16? Because it would be big. So it's linen and viscose, which is great because it means you can just put it in the washing and you don't have to worry about it. Is this a dress? Yes, size 12. think that's too tight. My problem is always with my arms. So this is showing my fatty chin. This is a normal shot from above. Oh look, they've got 75 inches TV. I think it's for like $800. 800. Oh, outdoor swing chair. How can I get this onto my apartment? Do I have the money to buy it? No, not really. Just imagining it in my head. Because that looks so cool. I just want to hang out and outside without going outside. I've been doing that quite a bit lately. I've been just sitting in my balcony drinking tea, just staring at the sunset. It feels better. It feels good. Just remember, I think school holidays here. A lot of kids around. That's why a lot of kids are around. Tuna ready meal. I'm gonna see if they have those beef snacks that I purchased yesterday from Coles in Woolies, my local Woolies. It'd be good if they have it here. I don't have to go, to a different suburb to get it. So I want to get that, but it is so deep that I don't know how to reach it because I'm so short. Should I step on these to get those? I use this to make this fall. Not within reachable distance. Anyway, I'm gonna use this for black sesame latte that I have at home. I don't know why I'm starting to speak like I'm so slow in everything. Has my brain rotted to the point where I can't speak? Oh my god, there's so many people. I can't speak properly anymore. What if I have a tumor? What if I can't speak normally anymore? What if my this paranoia? What if my brain doesn't respond to anything anymore? What if?
Dear customers, for purchases including liquor, please remain on
Veggie
register 1 and 2. For groceries.
So I figured out with Aldi, you have to pay using your room card. You can't use your mobile phone tap and go, because if you do that, it will not give you the app cost discount, because it will just go through via the Visa and MasterCard route, which is a credit route. Anyway, complicated to make everything easier for us, but surcharges is a big deal. I think like in Australia, we are trying to circumvent that. I think we're trying to get through like China, where you can deal directly with the merchants, like the vendors. Like if you buy something from Aldi, the money goes straight to Aldi without going through Visa or MasterCard or other places. So your purchase is like handing in cash. There is no fee. What the heck is this? Strawberry. So cute, so weird. I haven't been here in like a few days, and they changed the whole outlay of the self-serve. we have I have to bring something tomorrow to a gathering, our monthly gathering, craft gathering. I sound like I am so depleted of life, and that would probably correct. Unfortunately, this is the reality of my life. This is how I sound if I'm not performing. Actually, the way I sound if I'm not performing is probably silence. There is nothing quiet. I feel like there's a lack of Asian in my community, in my area right now. There's only like 2 boxes of sushi. If there's a lot of Asian around, usually it's stuck. It's a lot of Lebanese where I live, so it's not a lot of Asian. They used to be, but not much anymore now. So I am, but we are getting like one new Asian shopping, Asian grocery store. I hope it lasts long. I think schools are out. Is it? Yeah, I think the term 3 are out. And then the next one is in December when they have the summer holiday. Where is the pepperoni stick? That is usually for snacks. So I reckon it's in the Baldy building. I want to get an MRI, but I don't know if an MRI is safe for me or not. You know how we got like mercury fillings in our, like if you're older like me, we got mercury fillings in our teeth. I always wonder whether it will influence MRI or not, because MRI is basically just a giant magnet of a machine so that it can scan your itty bitty insides. So the pad thai and pad siu that I bought yesterday was not good. Well, the pad siu wasn't good anyway. I don't know the pad thai yet. Look, they have. I am such a sucker for packaging. Will I buy this just because of the packaging? Yes, I will. Of course I will. What makes you think I won't? I probably will just leave it in the packaging until I actually need to use it. They have these too in the blue one, and they have Australian sushi rice. I like the color better. This is such a fraud. I'm like, yeah, of course I want them. Of course. Let's get some of these. This usually makes my head hurts. I get migraines when I eat these, but it is delicious, so I do still eat it regardless whether it's giving me a headache. Mainly because the heat makes the seeds, and if I eat like vegetable oil heated or sesame oil heated, then I get a headache. So this is $2.50, this is 35 gram, and this is $3.70. No, this is $5.20, and it's what, 50 gram? Is it only 50 gram? Oh my god, it's only 50 gram. So if you buy these, 2 of these, it's still cheaper than if you buy 1 of these. Well, it's on special right now. But that's only 50 gram. Wow. I feel duped. Okay, I'm gonna get these. I'm just gonna make rice balls, because I feel like I haven't really been eating in the morning, so I should do that. Am I supposed to use this? No. Why? Because it has alcohol. You're supposed to use rice wine vinegar for sushi actually, but I really just prefer it because but you have to get other things into it. But this one you can just use it for the sushi once it's outside the pan, like, or whatever it is that you use for your sushi rice. That was not planned. I'm buying them because the sushi rice packaging looks pretty. Maybe yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get mayonnaise.
This one's iodized.
Mayonnaise. Price garlic aioli, streamed garlic aioli, $2. We're gonna get $2, Jane. Cheesy. This one's $6. I don't know. I don't want $6. I think that's enough. Let's go home. I am home. Why is my camera glitching? Feel like, why does it smell so? Oh, I put vinegar in on my kitchen bench because I've been getting fruit flies a lot at home recently. So there is a home remedy that kind of can put that away, which is vinegar and soap water, and they usually trap the fire. Oh my god, it's open. No wonder it smells vinegary. So that the fruit flies would just dive into the soap water, mix vinegar, and die. That's why it smells vinegary in my kitchen. Anyway, I feel like as the weather warmed up, I am feeling like I did in the beginning of the year. Like, it's very frustrating. I feel caged. I feel rage. I feel like the same thing all over again. Trapped in my own making. It's a bunch of just this incoherent thought and this desire just to not want to be, not that I don't want to be alive, but more I don't want to be participating in my own life. Is that sad? I feel like that's a bit sad. I don't think it's supposed to be microwave. I just like it hot. And I feel like no one really can help me. And my life can't move forward until I know where to go. And I feel like so many fruit flies. I finished my banana, so I don't know why the fruit flies are here. I get this to combat fruit fly because it's not like a daily occurrence. It usually happens like when the weather warms up. Also, I'm not editing my videos because maybe I feel hopeless. I feel like the result of whatever work I have usually is completely not correlated with how good the work is or how hard I work on the work. It feels almost like a fluke in a lot of ways. Like I have no control over the result, over the outcome. The pastry is okay. I probably won't go back to the place, which is a shame because design wise it's so pretty and new. Probably it's new. After talking about $200 million yesterday, I got my lottery ticket for today. I try to buy one if I remember. It's really hard to remember because sometimes I have to put it in my diary to buy one, to buy a lotto ticket. But anyway, because of yesterday 200 million talk, looking at the lotto prizes, like 3 million, 5 million, looks so small. Like, it's still a big number. I'm still poor. But just because I have just been entertaining that number, that 200 million number, as something that is solid, like tangible, like suddenly I'm hearing it into my current reality. Of course, it's highly in the extreme periphery. It's like someone told me about their experience, so it's actually in their experience. It's not in my experience. I'm receiving the news, the experience secondhandly. So it's like a third degree experience. It's not that I processed $200 million worth of payment. Someone I know did that. And I did ask them questions. I asked them, like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel bad? Do you feel good? Do you feel like, oh my god? And they're just like, well, it's not my money, so it doesn't really mean anything. Which makes sense. It's like if you're a sales assistant in a, like, I don't know, in a Coach or LV or Prada, the product that you're selling is probably like 2 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand. But if you're just being paid $30 per hour, being surrounded by luxury products don't really change your reality. But I guess what my point is, until yesterday,
I feel like I never had any experience of someone touching that kind of money. Like that money is like doesn't exist in my world. It doesn't exist in my friends' world. Even like when I was still doing accounting, I'm pretty sure like someone probably had handled that, but someone I knew, but it was never brought up in my in the conversation that I was part of. The only thing that I've seen was like a manager handling their client portfolio for about $20 million. So that's like the upper, and that's usually based on portfolios of properties and shares. But like yesterday, it's like a payment. So that's just a one-off. So that's just one transaction of a lump sum of $200 million. Like that never happened in my reality. And it still hasn't happened because I'm receiving it secondhandly. But the fact that it is there now in the periphery, it feels as if that, oh, someone does do that. Someone is living this reality where it's not what they talk me about. It's not between a person to a person. It's like, I don't think organization or fund. So it's not like a person to person. I don't think. Anyway, I don't ask the details because, it's confidential and stuff. I don't want them to lose their job. But I guess what I was saying, like, it suddenly the number just popped into my reality. Now it is, I know it exists. I know those kind of transactions exist. Now, well, before it was just like an imagination. A fantasy. But now it's like, yeah, someone I know did that, dude. So after contemplating that all day yesterday, I was looking through the lotto prize monies, and it's just so small. It's like you're missing 2 zeros. Maybe that's the dangerous of seeing potential of something, right? Because now you live in this reality where it's such smaller and so less than what you have seen or what you have conjured up in your fantasies. That gap between where you are and where you want to go is so wide. Yeah, you feel like a failure because you are nowhere near that goal that you want to be. The second one wasn't bad actually. It's nice. I like this pesto. The pesto is really sweet. Not overly sweet, but quite sweet. Not bad. Is it worth $9 something? Nah. In total, I paid about $21 or something. So it's definitely not something I would do every day for sure. Like, it's not an everyday thing. Let's try this almond milk. Because it is supposed to be for barista. They said like the only difference between these and normal milks is that this one has more fat. That's what makes it frothy. I was going to just put like a fat onto my other milk and see whether it's gonna froth or not, but let's not do that. I'm gonna put 1 minute. So I had a very creepy dream. I had this guy suddenly, I was like in the middle of something, and then this guy suddenly came and blocked my path and kind of like touched my hands like creepily like that, like ooh, like that. And I was like so creeped out, and then I woke up. So random. Okay, let's make this froth. Are you ready? Are you ready? I feel like I'm trying so hard so that I don't buy this outside. To be honest, it's quite far to go to the city, so I don't want to go to the city. Oh no, no, no. My frother is in its last lifespan, so I might need to buy one from IKEA. Only like maybe $3 from IKEA. Not that bad. And this lasts decades. And you also, I think you have to buy the battery from IKEA too, because I think I tried to put other batteries and it just didn't work out. So it does froth, but is it creamy? That's the question. Okay, hopefully it works. The texture is correct. I forgot to put sugar, so now it's just like dirt. But the texture is right. So, yay! But now it means I have to finish it. Sometimes I just want to see and trial the product, but I don't necessarily want to finish the product. So it's more about, so this is coming off like that. That's why I say it's it's at the end of its life. Yesterday I put, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I put like 1 sugar and it was enough. It should be enough this time too. One sugar is the key. Okay, so now I know how to make it so it tastes palatable. If you're going to make black sesame latte, so I got this from Midomart, and I got the almond milk from Aldi, and just 1 sachet of sugar, and then you stir it, or in this case you use a frother, and then voila. It's probably better if I put it in the in the clear glass, but I don't know how it would react if I put it in the microwave, so I don't try not to break anything. I don't know if I have ADHD or not, but I do have like usually 3 drinks hanging around at the same time. Tomorrow is a solar eclipse in Libra. I think I checked it, like the solar eclipse will happen at 1 a.m. not tonight but tomorrow. So it's technically it's on the 3rd of October, but the rest of the world is having it on the 2nd. I think I ranted about this 2 days ago. I was saying, well, not 2 days ago, on Friday, about how I'm not sure whether this Pluto changing in, no, not Pluto. Yeah, I'm not sure whether my 6th house or my 7th house is Capricorn or not, because if I am using the astrology as is right now, my 7th house should be Capricorn, and but I feel like the past 15-16 years I have been having the theme of the 6th house, so I feel like my Capricorn should my, I don't think my Capricorn is in the 7th house. I feel like my Capricorn is in the 6th house. So there is this Pluto movement that is going to finish by November, and it's gonna go to Aquarius, which I thought would be my 8th house, but maybe it's my 7th house, because if Capricorn is my 7th house, it means like the past 16 years it should have been in my relationship house, while the 6th house is about illnesses, it's about your day-to-day routine being changed, it's about work, it's about all of these things, while the 7th house is about changes in relationship and all that. And I feel like my theme for the past 16 years has been in my work and in my health and stuff like that, which is the 6th house. So that means we are going into my 7th house now rather than my 6th house, so that I'm my 8th house, which means like I will probably having a lot of relationship changes starting next year, in the next 20 years. I did say a lot of the times like I'll probably get married by the time I'm around 40ish. For some reason I kept saying like I'm gonna get a divorce by the time I'm 60, which coincide with when the Pluto is moving from Aquarius to Pisces. So I don't know, maybe I would die, maybe we would go to divorce, maybe something would happen. But I don't think I want to get a divorce. I feel like that would be just so messy. At 40 years old, I don't even have the energy to do anything, let alone at 60. And imagine like I have to do all of that. It's just like, I don't know, so much effort. Divorce take like they said like marriage is a $3 billion industry, divorce is a $6 billion industry, so divorce is like twice the revenue for people, I guess. But if I get all the money that I wanted, maybe that's okay. But then again, maybe I would value a relationship more by then than money. I don't know. Right now I just want money and sleep and food. And trying to maintain my inner rage and anger in check so that I don't lash out to people. Okay everyone, I think that's as much as capacity I have for today. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, peeps.